All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Hitting Network from iPost Sports. It's July 12th. We've got a barn burner lined up today. It's our first 2-on-2 hitting competition. So if you're new to the Hitting Network and new to this hitting contest, we've got 3 rounds, 2 players on each team, and you score points from hitting targets. So we're here at XCEL Baseball and Softball in Los Alamitos, California. And round 1 will be underway here momentarily. The guys are picking up baseballs. They were just warming up. And we're about to embark on a live hitting competition. So the first thing you're going to see is Joe McGrath will bat. His teammate Nolan Ornelas. Joe and Nolan are facing Nico Briones and Gavin Kolbeck. These guys all know each other. They're all from the Moore League. They're high school players. Well, actually, 3 of them just graduated. So Joe McGrath is the only high school player. He'll be a senior next year at Long Beach Wilson. The other 3 guys just graduated. Nolan Ornelas was at Wilson, and Gavin and Nico are both at Milliken High School, and you'll hear more about them as these guys step up to the plate. So the rules are, you get 1 point to hit above that yellow line. The 2 large targets, large square targets, you get 3 points when you go opposite field and hit one of the targets. You get 2 points when you pull the ball on the same side. Toward the back of the net, the round targets are 5 points each. 5 points for the round targets. 20 pitches per round. We're doing 3 rounds. Batter up. Joe McGrath's up. First round. And Joe is just getting started. You're going to see the scores here as they progress. So off the top of the net does not score. So they could still hit hard hit balls. There's a shot. Line drive. Looks like Joe just hit one off the upper right back target. No, maybe he just missed. Takes a little while for these guys to get warmed up and kind of get their swing dialed in. This is a 70-mile-an-hour cage. And you can see from our front shot here, Joe's got a little bit of an open stance. He's got 3 so far. You really don't get a lot from taking a pitch, so these guys don't want to swing at bad pitches, but at the same time, there's no penalty for fouling a ball off or letting a ball go by or popping one up. It's all. So Joe's got 3 right now. Ground balls, anything below the net does not count. Anything to the top of the net, top net does not count. So pop-ups, ground balls, none of that counts. It's just line drives, and that's what the Hitting Network is really all about, is cultivating line drives. Looks like he just missed that one. Again, that top upper right circle net. You hit one of those, that's 5 points. Looks like Joe's trying to go opposite field here. And he's got that inside out swing, so that actually lends itself to him hitting the ball from the middle to the right. So Joe finishes up with 4 points in the first round. And that'll bring up high school, a lefty. And you can see the swing. Nolan's got this powerful stroke line drive hitter, gap to gap hitter. So far, Nolan's got 1 point. We're here at Los Alamitos, XCEL baseball and softball. And you're watching the Hitting Network from iPost Sports. Here you can see the quick glance at the leaderboard. Joe's ahead so far, but he has 4 points. That's not going to hold up. Nolan is already coming on strong, and he's getting his swing warmed up. It's only a matter of time till he starts hitting targets and racking up some points. So far he's got 1, but he's got some more to go. And this is just round 1. There's a lot of hitting left to go today. There's another one. You can see Nolan's got that powerful swing. He really, once he gets in a groove and gets his timing down, he drills line drives up the middle, and that's where all the money is. That's where those 5-point targets are. So shots up the middle, hitting those round targets. Those are 22-inch diameter targets. The square targets are 48 inches. Those are 4 feet by 4 feet. Nolan's got 2, so he finishes up his first round with 2. That's 20 pitches each. So now for the bottom half of the lineup here, we've got Nico Briones. Nico just graduated from Millikan High School. Nico's a 4-year varsity player at Millikan High School. He's going to be going to Long Beach City College next year. Nico is a utility player. Really, he's played mostly outfield in his high school career. Was an outstanding left fielder for the Rams. And he's just getting... going through the same thing they go through in a game, which is half the fun and half the purpose here of these hitting competitions, is it gives the guys something to shoot for in a competition. They're not just mindlessly up there swinging in a batting cage. They're actually going against each other, and they feel it. Looks like he might have scored on that one. Close, I think maybe just below the yellow line. So Nico's just loosening up. Nico's another gap-to-gap hitter. Just switched bats on us here. Got a close-up of that. I think he went from a composite bat to his wood bat. You can tell the sound of that. That's a little more crack, maybe a little heavier of a bat. No score yet. He's probably about halfway through his 20 pitches. 3 rounds, 20 pitches per round. We got a 2-on-2 competition here. Pulled that one straight. on the third baseline, but here at the hitting network, you've got to hit it above that yellow line. You can't hit anything off the top net. I've seen guys hit 450-foot bombs, but if it hits that top net, it's an out. Really doesn't bring anything. So Nico got shut out in that first round. Actually, in Long Beach, just finished up. He's another utility player. Gavin's a line drive hitter. He's not a rookie to the hitting network. He's had multiple hitting network competitions. These guys haven't played for a while. It's obviously coronavirus and the world of COVID-19 has really throttled competition. So some of these guys are a little rusty. They get in workouts when they can, but everything is social distancing here, and we take that very seriously here at XCEL Baseball and Softball, and the hitting network is making sure these guys are safe. But they get a chance to get in there and compete, and they have a little fun. So nothing yet from Gavin. That's another line drive down the left side. Might have been a single in a game, but you got to get it above the yellow line. It's a pretty big hitting area, and the premise here is to get these guys to hit line drives. You don't want to hit ground balls. You don't want to be pounding ground balls into the dirt, and you don't want to hit pop-ups and fly balls. Those are can of corn for the defense. Line drives give you a fighting chance getting on base, and that's your job. There's a shot up the middle. 1 point for Gavin. He timed that. He got his bat right on it. Once these guys find their rhythm, they can get into a groove and really rack up some points. I think our record so far is 16 points in an inning or in a round of 20, which means you hit a couple of those 5-point targets, hit some line drives above the yellow line, and you can put up some points. There's an opposite field shot. That's 3. He hit the big target opposite field. So he's up. He's got 5, and he just finished his round with 5. So that puts Gavin in the lead, followed by Joe and Nolan. Nico's at 0, but I somehow think that this is not going to finish up that way. It'll get interesting here in the next couple of rounds.
Hey everyone, I'm Casey Snow. Welcome to XCEL Baseball and Softball. Check out our new digital network system from iPost. We have installed this system to bring you more information about the things you can do at XCEL and to help you improve your game. In the weeks and months to come, you're going to see more and more video, more pictures, and you'll see what we call player profiles from iPost Sports. You can get in on it too. If you want any information about advertising your business here, go see the front desk and they can give you all the information you need. Work hard, play hard, excel.
So Gavin really came back strong, put up 5 points for B team, and tied it up in one swing. He put up the three-pointer going opposite field, and that brought the B team back to neck and neck here. So second round's getting ready to start. We've got Joe McGrath from the A team. Joe had 4 points in his first round. And Joe's one of those guys, when he gets on into a groove, stuff happens. So there's a line drive just off the yellow line. I think that was just below the yellow line. So he's just getting going here. when those balls are up, these guys, a lot of times they go for it and they hit pop-ups. So this is another thing that teaches them. Okay, I think Joe just hit opposite field off the big target there for 3. Yep. So if you just joined us, you're watching the Hitting Network from iPost Sports. We're here in Los Alamitos at XCEL Baseball and Softball. We do these hitting competitions every week. Today we've got a 2-on-2 competition. We've got Joe McGrath up to bat. Joe just put another one off the back net for 2, and he looks like he just went another opposite field target. So he's already got 7 points in this first round. Second round. He had 4 in the first round. That was just below the yellow line. So anything above the yellow line is 1 point. If you go opposite field on the big target, you got 3. You pull the ball on the big target, you get 2. Anything on those back net circle targets is 5 points. We got 3 rounds, 20 pitches per round. 2-on-2 competition. This really gets these guys competing and thinking about what they want to do. They go up to bat with a plan and an agenda. Instead of just mindlessly hacking at machine pitches, they're thinking about what they need to do to score points and actually to win the game. These guys like to win, and they do not like to lose. So Joe's got 7 so far in the second round, so he's turned the heat up a little bit in the second round. There was another one right off that yellow line. So Joe finished round 2 with 7. That puts him back in the lead. He's got 11 total. He had 4 the first round and 7. Next to bat is Nolan Ornelas, Joe's teammate on Team A. Nolan was Joe's teammate at Wilson High School in Long Beach. He just graduated. Nolan's going to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. There was a shot. I think that one just went under the yellow line. Same thing a second time. Nolan's hitting the ball hard, and that means he's going to start scoring points. He's starting to find his timing and really get out in front where he wants to be striking the ball. Nolan's a lefty, so you can see here where he approaches. He's actually kind of got an open stance. And then when he lands his front foot, now there's a shot. That would have been a shot in any competition. That's a double in a game. He's got 1. So Nolan's got 2. Oh, just another one. Just 3 or 4 inches higher, and that thing scores above the yellow line. He pulled that one. He's a lefty. So Nolan's still got 2 in round 2. This could be a tight game coming into the third round. I could see how this could actually really tighten up here. So that's it for Nolan's second round. He finished with 2. So Team A finished up their second round. It is up 15-6. Team B is coming up to bat with Nico Briones.
Hey everyone, I'm Casey Snow. Welcome to XCEL Baseball and Softball. Check out our new digital network system from iPost. We have installed this system to bring you more information about the things you can do at XCEL and to help you improve your game. In the weeks and months to come, you're going to see more and more video, more pictures, and you'll see what we call player profiles from iPost Sports. You can get in on it too. If you want any information about advertising your business here, go see the front desk and they can give you all the information you need. Work hard, play hard, XCEL.
All right. So the second half of round 2, we're just about to get started here. Team B is down 15-6. They're leading off with Nico Briones. You can see that second round, Joe McGrath put up 7, and Nolan Ornelas put up 2 in both first and second round. Now leading off, Nico Briones for Team B. And Nico hit that one off the top net. These guys should now be warmed up. They should now be drilled into the game and just looking to put up points. They make their adjustments. They make adjustments of where they stand. They should know where that machine's about pitching, and this is where these guys should be putting up points in round 3. Again, they're all a little bit rusty. None of them have played in live competitions in months. And that's just the unfortunate result of the coronavirus pandemic and shutting down baseball across the board. Most of these guys had a very abbreviated high school baseball season. Some of them are already joining travel teams and that one looked like it was close, but it did score just above the yellow line on the left. And Nico he can get into a groove where he's pulling the ball. When Nico gets really in his optimal setting is when Nico's going a little bit opposite field from center to the right. Nico actually can put up a lot of points. Easier said than done. That's easier for me sitting behind the microphone. There's another point, another hard shot down the left side. And another one. Looks like he's got 3. Nope, that one didn't score. Just below the line. That one must have scored. Yep, 3. So he's putting up some more here in round 3. You're watching the Hitting Network from iPost Sports. We're here at XCEL Baseball and Softball in Los Alamitos. There's another one. Nico's got 4. Looks like another one. So he's hitting just hard shot one-pointers. That's great. So he ended up with a 5-point third round. And that brings it to pretty tight. Gavin has to come up with 4 points to tie it up. Gavin was our leader, but he's got to do some battle here. He had 5 in the first round. Gavin Kolbeck, he was a utility player at Milliken. He can play anywhere. He's like a Swiss Army knife. He'll play infield, outfield. He can play shortstop. He can play third. He's an outfielder. He's got a good arm, and he's a line drive hitter. You can see he just landed and straight up the middle, but a little low. That's one that might have gotten by a pitcher. It might have been a little seeing eye single up the middle. But here at the Hitting Network, you got to get it above the yellow line or you got to hit targets. You're looking. Another line drive, but down off the ground. Some of these are hard hit balls, and these guys are definitely hitting hard shots, which is the objective here is to make hard contact with the ball, but having control and working your timing so that you're hitting line drives. There's a point. You don't want to be hitting off the top net. Even if you're hitting hard shots, you don't want to hit off the top net. There's another hard shot. Gavin's got one. Just below the yellow line. Just missed it. Those high pitches, it's tough to get up and get those and still hit a line drive. So you're either popping them up or you're grounding and pounding them into the ground. And that's Gavin's finished up his round. That puts us at 15-12 at the end of the second round.
Hey everyone, I'm Casey Snow. Welcome to XCEL Baseball and Softball. Check out our new digital network system from iPost. We have installed this system to bring you more information about the things you can do at XCEL and to help you improve your game. In the weeks and months to come, you're going to see more and more video, more pictures, and you'll see what we call player profiles from iPost Sports. You can get in on it too. If you want any information about advertising your business here, go see the front desk and they can give you all the information you need. Work hard, play hard, excel.
Close score. All right. Welcome back. If you just joined us, you're watching the Hitting Network from iPost Sports. Round 3. We're here at XCEL Baseball and Softball in Los Alamitos. Got Joe McGrath up for round 3. And right out of the gate, Joe's going opposite field. The scoring is anything above the yellow line is 1 point. If you go opposite field on the big target, you get 3. If you pull it on the big target on the left, you get 2. Those round targets in the back net are 5 points. So these guys are pretty well warmed up now. There's Joe hitting an opposite field 3-point shot. Joe's got 4. Third round. Looks like he just hit another one. Anything above that, there's another point. Anything above that yellow line is a point. Those back targets are 22 inches in diameter. The big square targets are 48 inches in diameter, 4 feet. Top net doesn't count. Ground balls, anything below the yellow line doesn't count. So Joe's putting them up now. That's 7 points. That ties his high for the day. There's another one. That's 8. Nobody's hit a round target all day. 9. He's hitting line drives and he's hitting above the yellow line, and that's all it takes to score in this game. So that's our high for the day right there. Joe just broke the single round lead for the day. He's up to 10. Did he just hit a target? One of the round ones? Nope, just missed it. 11. Just above the yellow line. That's 12. Well, that was a significant round. Up next is Nolan Ornelas from Team A. Nolan's had a couple of quiet rounds. He's had 2 in the first, 2 in the second. Team A has now pulled up a wider lead. They're up 27-12. Lefty, Nolan Ornelas, and he takes the first pitch. 20 pitches per round. This is round 3. You're watching the Hitting Network from iPost Sports. There's Nolan going opposite field. He's got one. There's another hard shot in the upper right corner. Nolan can pull the ball, and he can put up points in a hurry. When he gets on the targets, he's got 2 so far. That matches his high for the day. And there's 3. So Nolan's already off to a good start for this third round. Nope, that one was a little too high. Didn't score. You can see Nolan's got that slightly open stance, and he closes it up, and he's got some quick hands. Still got 2. That one's off the top net. He's got that powerful, short, compact swing. Sometimes just finding the groove, you know you're competing. These guys are thinking about that. They haven't been competing lately. It's been quite a while. That's 3. Just put up another one. And there's another hard shot. He's hitting the ball. They'll find their spot. You just have to keep hitting the ball, keep working, get into a groove, and get that line drive, hard shot mentality. There's 4, and now he's finding them. He's looking for those targets. Nolan will be a freshman next year at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Plans to play ball. Nolan's an outfielder. Played right field for Wilson. Had a stellar high school career. A lot of power. There's a shot. You almost had to duck watching that thing come up the middle. So Nolan finishes up his third round with 5. 9 for the day. He knows he's got work to do, but that's okay. He stepped up in the third round. He knows he's... So it's 32-12 going into the final round here. That puts a lot of pressure on Nico and Gavin. They're down by 20 going into the third round. Somebody's going to have to hit some circles. First up for Team B, Nico Briones. Nico's a 4-year varsity guy out of Milliken. Just graduated. He's going to Long Beach City next year. Utility player. He can play infield. He can play outfield. He's actually a decent pitcher. There's an opposite field shot. They put up 3 right there. So Nico's got 4 in the first round. He is here to compete, and he is already dialing things in. There's a hard shot to the left side. Looks like he hit another 2-point target. 6 points. The round high for the day is Joe McGrath with 10 points. Nico is not far behind them. There's another one, it looks like, right above the yellow line. So Nico's got 7, probably halfway through. I think he just hit another one off the top left side. That's 2. He's up to 9. When Nico gets going, he's already at 10. Nico can put him up in bunches. Let's hope Gavin can step it up and do 10 as well. Let's see where Nico finishes here. I think he's got a couple more swings. He's got 11. There's the high for the day. Looks like he just hit another one off the left side. That's a shot up above the yellow line. That's all it takes. That's 12. That's how you do it right there. Just find those shots. Find out where you need to hit it. 13. Nico is a competitor. He is a fierce competitor. He knew what he had to do. He knew he had to step up this round. And he's putting his team within a shot to actually win this thing. $14 so far. Couple more pitches probably. That would have been a deep shot at Blair Field in Long Beach, where he played for the Rams, Milliken High School. So Nico Briones finishes with 14. That puts the B team within 6. It all comes down to this. Gavin Kolbick, Final batter, final competitor has to have 6 to tie, 7 to win. You're watching the Hitting Network from iPost Sports. We're here at XCEL Baseball and Softball in Los Alamitos. 1 point above that yellow line. 5 points for the circle targets. You get 3 points for the opposite field on the large squares, and 2 points when you pull it on the same side square. The squares are 48 inches by 48. The circle targets are 22 inches in diameter. Gavin takes a couple pitches, just wants to loosen up, get his timing. He's off to the races. Looks like he may have just put one up there right above the yellow line. Gavin's got one. Target number is 6. Now is 5 to tie, 6 to win. He ties it with 1 circle target. That's a hard shot, but it's a ground ball, doesn't score. We got a 2-on-2 competition. We're just finishing up the third and final round. Got a tight game here, folks. There's another point for Gavin. It's 32-28. He may have another 6 or 7 pitches left. He's going to have to hit a target. They're down by 4. If he hits one of those circle targets, they win. He could do a walk-off. Oh, he just pulled one. That should wrap it up. Looks like he just finished his round. What a game. 32-28, final score. See these guys throwing baseballs at the targets. Little frustration. Little competition on a Sunday afternoon. Kind of nice, kind of good for these guys to get out and have a little fun. So thanks for watching, folks. This has been the Hitting Network from iPost Sports here at XCEL Baseball and Softball in Los Alamitos.
Hey everyone, I'm Casey Snow. Welcome to XCEL Baseball and Softball. Check out our new digital network system from iPost. We have installed this system to bring you more information about the things you can do at XCEL and to help you improve your game. In the weeks and months to come, you're going to see more and more video, more pictures, and you'll see what we call player profiles from iPost Sports. You can get in on it too. If you want any information about advertising your business here, go see the front desk and they can give you all the information you need. Work hard, play hard, excel.